Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna and today in this video I will tell you more about Ayurveda and how I implement it in my daily life. So if you're interested, keep on watching and please subscribe my channel and press like. So what is Ayurveda? Ayurveda is sister science to yoga and it has originated over 5,000 years ago in India. And if translated from Sanskrit, Ayurveda means knowledge of life, or Sanskrit knowledge of life, or science of life. And Ayurveda believes that each of us consists of three main elements or doshas. So there is Vata, which is air, Pitta, which is fire, and Kapha, which is earth. And Ayurveda believes that we are a mix of these three elements. When we are aware of the mix of elements, then we know what to include in our daily life, like what rituals, how we should eat, how we should work out, and what herbs we should consume to balance out these doshas. Because in Ayurveda they believe that imbalances or aggravations, that some doshas are higher or elevated or lower, can cause the diseases. Because each of doshas have their qualities, govern certain organs, or they are symbolize certain qualities like hot and cold. For example, Pitta is more hot and Vata is more on the cold side. So there is many ways how you can get to know what is your primary dosha. There are tests, which I will link down below this video, where you can take a quiz and get to know, or the best way is to visit Ayurvedic practitioner or Ayurvedic doctor, and they will look at many signs in your body and ask you many questions and examine yourself, what constitution you are and which dosha you present, even like looking at the tongue and so on. So personally, disclaimer before we dive deep into all the tips which I do in my daily life, these are my personal choices and that works for me and that makes me feel really good and I love to do. And by no means I'm not an Ayurvedic expert. I'm just curious as student of Ayurveda, and I'm doing research on the internet. I like to watch videos on Ayurveda, read books. I recently read a really great book by Taro called Idiot's Guide to Ayurveda. I will post the link if you would like to purchase this book. I really recommend, especially if you want to dive deeper into Ayurveda and understand it. It's really good. She also has podcasts where she talks about Ayurveda and so on. So really recommend that book. So yeah, now I will share with you 10 daily habits, routines, things and tips and tricks I do in my daily life to feel my best, and that is really good for my dosha, which is Pitta Vata, so fire and air. And yeah, your primary doshas can be even two, like Kapha, Pitta, or Pitta Vata, or Kapha, Pitta, so there can be many combinations. So please do your quiz and get to know your dosha. I will leave, as I said, quiz is down below. And also I will leave some other resources if you would like to check more and learn more on Ayurveda, because there's so much info. So first tip is swishing oil in your mouth in the morning, or it's called oil pulling. I like to do it in the mornings when I wake up. First thing I do it even before eating or drinking anything. I just take a teaspoon of coconut oil and put it in my mouth and swish it for like 10 minutes, but it can be even 5 or less than 10 minutes or more, however you like. I know for some people it's really hard to swish oil in the mouth, it can be unpleasant, but you will get used to it to time, and for me it wasn't a problem. I really liked coconut oil taste and it was really good. Until you swish it in the mouth, you can go and shower, you can read something, you can stretch a little bit, and after those 10 minutes have passed, I spit out the oil in a garbage bin, so not in a sink because it can clog off your sink. And yeah, and why I do it, it's a traditional Ayurveda practice, and it really helps to keep your teeth and gums and just oral health really good. It makes your breath really good. It really fights bad breath. it whitens the teeth and keep the gums healthy, because coconut oil has anti-inflammational properties, antioxidants, and it's also like have a whitening effect on the teeth. In Ayurveda they believe that our tongue is, and our oral health really signifies our all body health. Our tongue is like a map of our organs, and so this coconut oil can draw out the toxins and really kill the bad bacteria in the mouth, and also detox your organs. It's also really good for muscles of your face to strengthen, and even can help with the dark circles. And also in some traditions they use sesame seed oil. You can just try whatever oil works for you. For me, coconut oil is the best, especially for pitta, because coconut oil is more cooling, so it's perfect for pitta. But for vata or kapha, you can also use sesame seed oil. So after doing oil pulling, I brush my teeth with Ayurvedic toothpaste from Himalaya, which you can get in almost any store, and it's really good. It consists of Ayurvedic herbs, and I just really like it. And after I brush my teeth, I do tongue scraping, which is also traditional Ayurvedic practice, and it helps to get rid of toxins or ama, this white coat on your tongue. So I take my silver spoon and just slightly rub it, kind of slide through my tongue till my tongue is no longer a little bit of this white, and there's no white coat, and it's nice, healthy, and pinkish. So our tongue is really signifier of our health. So personally I use silver spoon, but there are special tongue scrapers too, which you can buy in pharmacies or Indian shops, or sometimes in just local stores, and they're mostly made from copper or some metal or sometimes silver. And I will just pop some photo of you can see how they look like, and then you kind of scrape with them. But for me, this teaspoon works really well, like one side of teaspoon. Also, silver is really good material that keeps my pitta from overheating, so it really calms down and cools down the excess heat from pitta. So that's why silver is really good for those who have pitta dosha. My third tip is drinking warm water and drinks. So after I cleanse my mouth and everything, I drink warm water with lemon, and it really helps to wake up digestion and also wake up this digestive fire called Agni. That's why before eating or after eating it's good to help your digestion to drink warm water. And also I really like to make golden milk, and which is really great drink with anti-inflammation properties and many antioxidants. I just heat up any plant-based milk. I add teaspoon or half teaspoon of turmeric, I add a pinch of black pepper, half teaspoon of coconut oil, and some sweetener. It can be maple syrup, agave syrup, whatever sweetener you like. And then I just mix it all together so it's nice and warm drink. And I love to drink it, especially in the winter and autumn. It's really warming. It's, as I said, anti-inflammatory, has a lot of antioxidants, really good for skin, and just really good for immune system too. Ayurveda really does not recommend to drink cold beverages, especially if you have weak digestion and so weak Agni, because cold, it really will aggravate the digestion flame. So we want to improve our digestion, that's why it's best to drink warm drinks. So the fourth tip is I do oil massage. I don't do it every day, but sometimes once a week, whenever I remember, whenever I feel like it. So oil massage is really great traditional practice in Ayurveda that helps to detoxify body, keep your skin healthy, and just balance these doshas out, and just improve your overall feeling and well-being. So how you do it is before going to shower in a bath, I put some coconut oil all over my body, and then I lay down for 15 minutes to 20. You can, meditate or read some book or listen to some music, so the oil is absorbed and goes deep into the skin, takes out all the toxins, and just improves the quality of skin. And I use coconut oil because it's best for dry skin and sensitive skin. It's also anti-inflammatory, so it really helps with my dry and sometimes irritated sensitive skin. But you can also use sesame seed oil, which is best for vata and kapha types. But coconut oil is really good for pitta because I said it's cooling and it can help with inflammation, which inflammation is mainly overheating of the body, so it's the best for pitta. Also, people who have tendency towards acne or have overly oily skin should avoid coconut oil because it can irritate and can cause some breakouts. And I also make sure that my coconut oil is ecological and extra virgin. So after those 15 minutes, I go into the shower or bath, and I clean myself with Ayurvedic soap, and it contains sandalwood oil, which is really good for skin. It's anti-inflammatory, antifungal, and it's also antibacterial and just maintains really good skin. And so this is traditional way how to do it before going to shower or bath. But sometimes I do it other way around. So I go into the shower and then I put a little bit smaller amount of coconut oil. So I use coconut oil as a body cream, and I have noticed that it works even better than body creams for my dry and sensitive skin. So then it's really great, you massage your body, you improve your lymph and your circulation, and just really do it mindfully and give love to your body by giving a nice massage. And actually, if you use coconut oil, small amount goes a long way. It's actually absorbed really well into the skin, so it's not so oily as you think. So fifth tip I do is I eat fruits and sweets before meal or a good time after the main course, because fruits and sweets are digested really fast, and if you eat them after the main meal, they will start to ferment because they will have to wait for the main course to be digested, and it can cause bloating and digestive issues and accumulation of toxins. So that's why it's better to eat sweets and fruits before the main meal or after. And even if you eat sweets before, it can improve digestive system, also improve this digestive fire or agony. Or if you like to eat your sweets or fruits after the main meal, just wait at least 30 minutes. And also, Ayurveda does not recommend to mix fruits with milk products or anything really, so actually it's better to eat fruits by themselves. So sixth tip is that I use Ayurvedic herbal supplements. I use neem before my breakfast. I have this neem capsules, so order it online. I will leave the links down below if you're interested. So not sponsored, just things I really enjoy myself. And neem is really great anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. It has over 140 active compounds and antioxidants. It helps with digestion, it helps keep your skin healthy. It also helps with balance kapha and pitta doshas. It has a little bit of bitter taste, so it's a cooling. So the best thing, it improves digestion and skin and immune system. It can help also get rid of worms and toxins accumulated in your digestive tract. It also purifies blood, and it helps with cough and cold and respiratory system problems too. And overall, it strengthens our immune system and health. And after lunch, I eat capsule of ashwagandha from Himalaya, which you can get in local stores. And it's really great to balance hormones It is calming, it helps with stress and anxiety, but does not make you sleepy. But it really improves the strength and endurance. Ashwagandha also helps with insomnia and anxiety and overall stress. It improves circulation, it's anti-inflammatory, and it improves cognition and memory. I use Triphala after dinner. Triphala balances all three doshas, so it's really strong herb. I use Triphala powder, so 1 teaspoon or half teaspoon to the glass of warm water, and then I drink it. The taste is a bit bitter and not the best, so I drink it fast, and sometimes I eat like something sweet afterwards, like a bit of maple syrup, something to take out the bitter taste. But bitter taste is really good for our body too, so we need every taste is in our life, I say, and our diet. And Triphala really helps with overall wellness and digestion, and it's also really good for immune system, and it's also good for respiratory system. So overall it strengthens all your body and makes it again back to the balance. It can also help with if you have constipation or so any digestive issues. So 7th thing I do is I love to drink yogi teas. So yogi teas are Ayurvedic herb blends, and they are yogi teas for almost any occasion or any situation or need. I really like yogi rose tea or yogi Himalaya tea, also deep breath tea, stomach tea, and yeah, almost all their teas are so good, and I really recommend try them out. You can find them in Indian stores or some local grocery stores, even health stores. So 8th tip and thing I do in my daily life is yoga, meditation and breath exercises. So yoga is sister science to Ayurveda too. So they are all interconnected. So yoga also comes from India and is centuries old wellness practice. And I try to do it every morning, at least 10 minutes. 10 to 20 minutes, and sometimes during the weekends I do it longer, like 40 minutes, but even 5 minutes of yoga has its benefits, and you can really see how it changes the day and mood. Yoga is perfect for keeping you flexible, fit, and overall healthy, because it also helps to remain you calm. It helps with anxiety and stress, so lower the stress cortisol hormones and make you feel more confident, calm and flexible. It's really great to notice also what happens in your body through the movement, and I love how yoga is suitable for everyone and it doesn't require anything, just yoga mat or even like towel or like small space to practice it. And there are many yoga poses and many yoga videos for all the levels to practice. And I also teach yoga at my university on Saturdays, so I notice how the people who come to my own classes after them feel much better and smile and are in a good mood. So you can really notice also myself that the feeling is different. You feel like more recharged and energized and so on. And sometimes I do yoga even before sleep, which is more on vinyasa, like more calming, slow yoga stretches. I also do some meditation every morning, at least 10 minutes, and sometimes also before going to sleep, and also breath exercises like alternating nostril breathing or ujjayi breath and things like that. So there's so many yoga YouTube and meditation breath videos on YouTube, and I'm also gonna make some yoga and meditation breath video here on my YouTube channel. No one is perfect, so that's totally okay, and sometimes I also skip my yoga routine, meditation and breath routine, so that's totally okay. So sometimes I don't do it like every morning, but I try to do it because I know it's something I need. It makes me feel really good. So 9th tip is going to bed early and into day. So that means before midnight. So I try my best to go to sleep around 11, 11:30, and so I get nice full 8-9 hours of sleep. I wake up around 8 or 9 depending on my classes or either this weekend, but normally I try to wake up and go to sleep at the same time. But of course no one is perfect, and so that's totally okay. It doesn't happen every evening, but I try. And because sleep is really important for us to recharge and to our body to heal itself, and just it helps us to feel our best. So sleep is really, really important. And the last thing then is I add spices to my food, especially turmeric, which is traditional Ayurvedic spice, Indian spice, which they use in most of their food, especially curries. It adds this nice orange color and aroma. So I love Indian food, it's my favorite, and I love making curries, but actually turmeric can be added to many different foods, also this golden milk and to soups and even smoothies sometimes. And turmeric is great because it has strong anti-inflammatory properties. It improves digestion, it improves the skin health, and it's antibacterial, and it just adds this really nice taste to everything and this nice color. So I love the spice and I try to use it in every food I make. So yeah, turmeric adds really nice spice to the food, the spicy taste, but it also improves immune system and heart health and overall digestion. So thank you for listening to this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave down in the comments about what do you think about these tips, and have you tried anything from Ayurveda? What is in your daily routine from Ayurveda, and will you try some of these tips? And also, if you have any ideas for the next videos you want me to make, please leave them down in the comments. I'm always happy to hear from you. And please press like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and it's great motivation that some others are appreciating what I do. But of course I also do it for my fun, because I love making these videos and sharing and creating for you and for me. Yeah, and then see you next time. Bye!